So, I've been hearing rumblings. I've tried to ignore said rumblings for a while, but unfortunately, after covering the 2016 election and parsing through the WikiLeaks emails, I know how the Clinton machine works. They test the waters by putting out little nuggets of information to the press, feelers, if you will. I've been seeing articles before this saying that Hillary Clinton will run in 2020. And then we have this. Wall Street Journal opinion page. Hillary will run again. Reinventing herself as a liberal firebrand, Mrs. Clinton will easily capture the 2020 nomination. Okay, first of all, let's get one thing straight. There is no way she can feasibly reinvent herself as a liberal firebrand in 2020. These people think the American public are full of idiots, that they don't remember 2016, that they don't remember 2008, for Christ's sake, when Obama ran to the left of her. She can't be a liberal firebrand if she's more conservative than Obama. And then Bernie Sanders. Two high-profile, more progressive candidates than Hillary Clinton in the Democratic ethos, and Bernie Sanders may run again. How could she be a liberal firebrand? No, this is why DC elites are so insufferable. They think that the American people are suckers, that you can just rebrand someone and that's who she will be. No, Hillary Clinton has been in public life for so many years, decades. People know who Hillary Clinton is, and they don't like her. You can't just slap a new coat of paint on Hillary Clinton and think that she will be successful in 2020. For context, the guys who wrote this are not some Joe Schmoes off of the street. In the Journal op-ed, Penn, an advisor and pollster to the Clintons from 1995 to 2008, and former New York City politician Andrew Stein wrote that in a 2020 run, Clinton would reinvent herself as a liberal firebrand. The twice-failed presidential candidate would not let a little thing like two stunning defeats stand in the way of her claim to the White House, they wrote. That is the most entitled sentence I've ever read. She doesn't have a claim to the White House. She doesn't have a claim to the White House. Yeah, she won't let two massive rejections, first by Democratic primary voters in 2008, and next by the American people who chose an orange clown instead of her, who openly bragged about assaulting women, or is a racist demagogue, was bankrupt 5 times, was a literal reality TV star whose approval rating was incredibly low. She won't let that get in her way. Yeah, guys, she won the popular vote. But you have to win the Electoral College to win the presidency. Stop changing the rules of the game retroactively. She was the wrong candidate. She could take down the entire Democratic Party, the only feasible opposition to the fascistic tendencies of Trump at this point, God help us, with her candidacy. Any further association of the Clintons with the Democrats could destroy the party and maybe the country. Although she has routinely shot down talk of a 2020 run, Clinton said in an interview earlier this month that I'd like to be president after answering no when asked whether she wanted to run for president again. So she doesn't want to run, but she wants to be president, which is a trick that politicians pull all the time. And let me remind you guys of this. From a Gallup poll in late September 2018, the most recent, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's favorability with U.S. adults is unchanged from last November, remaining at a record low, 36%. Donald Trump's average approval rating is 41%. She's lower than him. Can you imagine being that arrogant? That arrogant. Your approval rating is lower than Donald Trump's, and you've been in the public eye for decades at this point. The American people, they've made up their mind about you. They know who you are, and you still think, I should be president. Why? I don't know. I have a lot of influence, I have a lot of money, and I just want it. I want the influence, I want the power. The American people don't want me, but I will have power. And candidates like her, by the way, centrist candidates with a larger platform running for Senate, governor on the state level, did not do very well. Her brand of politics is dead. Not just her candidacy, but the brand of Clinton's centrism, pro-corporate Democratic politics is dead. populist left. It's rising. And she is so the worst candidate the Democrats could put up. If she actually runs in 2020, progressives should make it their life's mission that she doesn't get the nomination, because it could literally hand another term to Donald Trump and could feasibly be the end of the republic, the way that he's going about his presidency. Oh.